What's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to some more Tarkir Dragonstorm content. Hope you guys are enjoying all these sweet new brews that we have here with Tarkir Dragonstorm. If you guys want to check any of this stuff out live, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/Doomwake for all of the live action. Basically, been playing there for about 8 to 9 hours the past couple of days. We're doing a lot of cooking on the channel. We're trying to break the standard format, and I think that this one has potential to be quite good, but I think the list that we have here, it needs a little bit of refinement. But the card that we are going to be focusing here on today is Cori-Steel Cutter. So this is the new equipment from Tarkir Dragonstorm. Gives your equipped creature +1/+1, has trample and haste, and then its equip cost is 1 and a red. But wait, there's more. Flurry, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, not just non-creature, you make a 1/1 prowess token and you can attach the cutter to that token. So when you cast your second spell, you immediately get a 1/1 prowess that becomes a 2/2 trample prowess haste. That's pretty good because if you have any other follow-up, like any other 1-mana spells after that, that token's going to be attacking for quite a bit of damage. And the nice thing about Cutter is even outside of the casting 2 spells and getting a 1/1, it does still have a manual equip cost, which means that it works very well with Valiant. Now, this version, like this prowess deck, is not playing Heartfire Hero. It's more focusing on like Stormchaser's Talent, Sleight of Hand, and Stock Up as blue cards. It's possible that there should be more cantrips in this deck, and I have seen a lot of versions cutting Stock Up for Opt and just playing 6 or 7 1-mana cantrips between Opt and Sleight of Hand. I don't hate that approach, but I do think that you need Stock Up somewhere in your deck in order to have a chance against decks that have a bunch of sweepers. Because you get swept, your hand's just a bunch of cantrips, and you need something like Stock Up to get that card advantage back when you get 3 or 4 for 1 off of a Day of Judgment. And maybe that comes at the cost of trimming some number of challengers. This deck is certainly still a work in progress, so keep that in mind. But the cards that I almost know for certain are very good are the Cutters, Slickshot Show-Off as your additional prowess creature, and Monastery Swiftspear, and Stormchaser's Talent. This card is so sweet in this deck, even though you'll notice we're not playing towns. But what's cool about the Stormchaser's Talent is you get to have your prowess creature. It's kind of like you get to have your cake and eat it too, where this gives you a prowess creature, but also a prowess trigger for those huge double and triple spell turns. I believe the original version, and the version that you might see in the first couple of games, had 2 "This Town Ain't Big Enough" over the Sleight of Hands. Again, with a lot of these videos, we're changing cards constantly, so the version that you see here is not necessarily going to be the version you see throughout the whole video. So I just want to make sure before you yell at me in the comments that we all are in agreement and understanding of that. Because like I said, this version, there's so many different things you can try in this deck. So yeah, keep that in mind. But then you have some burn spells, Boltwave, Burst Lightning, Monstrous Rage. I don't think I need to talk about why this card's good. It's probably the best card in the red deck, the mono red deck in standard. But yeah, it's a pretty straightforward deck, just really trying to take advantage of Cori-Steel Cutter. I have also thought about just not playing Challenger, even though that seems kind of crazy. It's just, with Cutter, you need to kind of try as best as you can to lower the curve as much as possible, because we don't have free spells. There's no Mishra's Baubles, Mox Opals, none of that stuff to pair with it in standard. So you just kind of have to spend 3 mana on the Cutter turn. So maybe that means we shouldn't play Stock Up, and that should be more of a sideboard card. Again, a lot of things to think about with this one. And then as far as the sideboard, you have some shore-ups against removal spells. Maybe this should be Dive Down, because Dive Down is +0/+3 in hexproof, which means that it does save your creature through and nowhere to run. I could be talked into that. The upside of Shore Up is the fact that it untaps the creature, so keep that in mind. Couple of Ghost Vacuums for Oculus, Sunspine Lynx for those pesky domain players, Pierce for Wraths, Torch for red, and Screaming Nemesis also for mono red. So straightforward sideboard. And yeah, again, just really trying to showcase the power level of Cori-Steel Cutter and how good that card is when you can double spell as frequently as this deck can. You will notice in the video, and I kind of talk about this a little bit, when you see there is some awkwardness with Cutter, especially with something like Slickshot, where the turn you plot Slickshot, then the following turn you want to play the Cutter before the Slickshot to get the token, but then you don't get the trigger off Slickshot. And it's the same thing with any of your other prowess creatures too. So there is definitely some awkwardness with Cutter, and I think the power level of it is the turn after you play it. You know, the first token, you may not get value out of your prowess creatures, but then the next turn, you have 2 prowess creatures in play, maybe you make a third with the Cutter, and then you kind of pop off. So there's maybe just some interesting lines to think about with Cutter, like maybe hold off on a spell. I'm rambling. I'm going to show you some games. Cori-Steel Cutter. Let's see how powerful this card is. I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. It's maybe higher upside with the Cutters. I mean, I'm already on 6. I got to keep this, I think. And just pray that there's a land on top. Give me a land, please. Land. Basically a land if you think about it. Essentially the same thing as a land. Not great. Not ideal. We have not played against the rhinos yet now. We have played against a lot of mice, though. A lot of mice enjoyers. Okay. Late to the party, but I'll take it. I mean, not blocking. I got to attack. We draw another land next turn, we can kind of pop off. We can go Cutter plus 1 drop. Holy! Okay, I spoke too soon. They really like their mice, huh? Bro, stop. Stop! Alright, before... and it's good, but too late, right? I can attack for 7. That's cool. God, if I just drew the land a turn earlier, we would have been fine. Damn. Damn. Dead. It's okay. We got the post-board games. Okay, Torch coming in. Maybe a shore-up matchup? Maybe perhaps not a stock-up matchup. Boltwave stock-up could go. Some number of those cards. Shore-up could be okay. Frenzy is probably good. Keeping 2 stock-ups in the play. Let's try that. Wait, tokens, cage, and now prowess. Have the Moxfield tokens and cage decks been modified? I didn't make any changes after the 7 games we played with those decks. I'm not entirely sure that there are changes I want to make as of right now. They both felt pretty clean. I think I would just play them as is. Maybe the cage deck could use like 1 or 2 tweaks, but the tokens deck was fantastic. Okay, we can cook with this hand. This hand can do a little cooking, a little chefing. I do need to draw a spell on turn 3 for the Cutter. I guess I could have held the Cutter for a turn. I believe we'll draw a spell. Well, I mean, I can't burst letting that. That sure is awkward, isn't it? What if I just plot? Yeah, I think I plot here. Because I don't necessarily want to use the Burst Lightning yet. I mean, oh, right, it's a 3/3. Okay, give me a spell on top, please. You got a tap land? And they have a land in hand. Okay. We can kind of cook with that, right? So I can go land for turn. Burst Lightning the Challenger. Attack with both and then Frenzy the Quest Caller. Good turn. Take 8. See, this is where you want to draw stock up. And this is kind of why I think playing 4 stock up is correct. Like, it's just the best draw every single time. Is having more Ruckus to ensure a turn 1 plot into Cutter, or Slickshot make it worth run more. Well, if you turn 1 suspend Ruckus, turn 2 Cutter, you can't cast the Ruckus that turn because you don't have a target. So, like, you know, you still need another creature in order for that line to be good. But, I mean, Ruckus definitely does make Cutter better, you know? I don't disagree with that. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. I guess we're holding back the 2/2. We're doing the little shake. Surely they don't have Monstrous Rage in hand, right? They would never. I don't know what that does. Okay. They're going deep on the mice, huh? Deep on the mice package. Could target it with the village. It's a pretty good one to target with. And they go... Oh, we're just dead, aren't we? 6, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Not dead. They could have just killed the blocker and then double strike those two, right? Oh, it's 1 short. It's 13. Do. I mean, this is fine. This is fine. Do. I would sooner play 5 before I played 3. God, I want to keep this so bad. What do you think, chap? Are you keeping this hand? Are you a believer? You are not a believer? I don't know, man. I kind of think I am. Could do better. All right, fine. Yeah, I mean, it's better, but it's not the nuts. Oh my god, we died. Well, that was good. It was a good time. We're sacking. Upstairs. I respect it. Classic red player. I mean, I am at 11, so to be fair, let's save the rage for next turn. I can probably kill them, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we can find a Boltwave, they're dead. Boltwave, Boltwave, Bolt. 2, 4. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think that's good enough, right? No, we gotta bottom that. Boltwave. Boltwave! That's only +2, right? How do we survive? I'm not sure that we can. We could just assume they have nothing. Because I have to double chump block anyways, right? Like, what if we just assume they don't have any castable spells in their hand? Is that a good plan? It's probably not. It's maybe better than chump blocking, though, you know? Do. All right, Frenzy in, Torch in. We said Spell Pierce the last time. What did we say? We didn't want Boltwave. I did cut a stock up last time, but I think that's just incorrect. The Ruckus can maybe go. Let's try this. I don't want Spell Pierce against them. Stinky hand. Okay. He's cooking with this one. Do you put back Slickshot or Monstrous Rage? Like, what is... Okay, when you see a hand like this, what is the plan? Is the plan Cutter on 2 or Slickshot on 2? So it's Talon on 1, Cutter on 2. It could just be Talon on 1, Cutter on 2, Torch Rage on 3. Put back Slickshot. I mean, I guess in this specific matchup, I probably should bottom the Cutter. Because, like, we just don't have... I don't know. The Slickshot's faster. We don't have time for the Cutter against them. I want to keep it, though. This is a tricky hand. All right, I think this might be wrong, but I kind of want to just see how this plays out. Put back a land has been called. Giga Chad. That is psychotic behavior. No, you can play Cutter on 2. I mean, this hand will play Cutter on 2. Or not. I lied. We could just Cutter Rage on 3, right? Yeah, I kind of wish I kept the Slickshot. What if I just let him untap with Hero? You know what? Fuck it, I'm in. Honestly, I'm in. I'm down. It's maybe a little psychotic, but... what are they going to do, you know? What's the worst that could happen? They're definitely not going to kill me this turn. 2 mana do nothing. Actually, it was 2 mana, and it gave +1/+1 to my otter token until the end of the turn. So you take that back right now. Also, do not I repeat, do not disrespect the Cutter. The Cutter is too good. Okay, we'll definitely draw stock up next turn, right? All right, you're at 10. Don't kill me. Don't do it. Okay. Not killing me. That's good. Is that a good draw? I sincerely don't know. I'm assuming it's not. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's not a good draw. We're reading cards. You ain't gotta worry about those cards. Okay, hold. Hold. I bet you didn't expect the second cutter. Wasn't level talent play 2 spells next turn better? Perhaps, yeah, perhaps. It's kind of fine. I mean, if you knew they were gonna trade, then I think this is a better line, because the trade is good for me. So now we just get back Torch. And then we just hold up Torch. Hopefully we can draw a spell next turn. Hey, what's up, Dustin? How you doing today? Slickshot. I am not casting my Torch. All right, give me a stock up. Stock up. That's pretty fucking good, too. Bounce the Scamp, I guess. Are they dead? Maybe 6. I can put him to 3. Is that worth it? They have a Scamp and 1 unknown. I'm just worried about dying. I mean, they probably don't have a pump spell in hand, right? It seems pretty unlikely they have a pump spell. I don't know. They did know that they knew that I had Torch last turn, so I don't know, they could, right? They definitely could. I do like the towns, though. The towns are good in this deck. They just give you more ways to double spell with Cutter, and that is good. And it like gives you a good late game because now you have talent plus stock up. So I like the towns. They're good. It feels weird not playing Challenger, though. But I just don't know what you want to cut for Challenger, you know? And it's like, if you're going to play Cutter, it's really hard to find room for Challenger and Cutter. Because I think to take full advantage of Cutter, you want to be triggering it on your turn and their turn with some amount of consistency. The hand's actually not even that good, the more I think about it. I mean, it's still probably a key, but it's not that good. This might be a turn 3 Cutter type of hand. Yeah, I could buy that too. If you told me that it was correct to split Cutter and Challenger, that might be right. Because they're better in certain situations. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Cutter does make the Challengers better. Because it's more stuff for Valiant. So I could agree with that. I mean, any 1-mana card and we're cooking. The Scomp. The Scomp. One awkward thing about Cutter in this specific matchup is it kind of forces you to play your, like, if you have a bunch of interactive spells, it kind of forces you to play them at spots that you maybe don't want to. So that aspect of it is kind of awkward, you know? Like, it kind of forces you to double spell, even though you might want to just hold up the kill spell for their turn, especially if they have mana up for their pump spells. So that aspect is kind of awkward. Bro, come on. Don't do this to me. Why would you ever tap like that? Kumbaya. Can I even attack? I'm not sure that I can. 4 cards in hand. I don't know. They probably have rage anyways. I'll just attack. Not the best Frenzy matchup. Because they don't really attack with a ton of things. It's mostly just, you know, shove on one guy. Please don't kill me. It's not a good start. You would never. Okay, hold. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm at 10. We're thriving. Flourishing, some would even say. Bro, where are my spells at? I guess we pass now. I mean, I have to, right? I gotta try and trade. I don't necessarily expect this to work because they might have overprotect, but I guess I could have just not blocked and taken 4. Maybe that was a better play. If Slickshot didn't have flying, then I would take Challenger over Slickshot, and that advantage is lessened by Cutter giving Challenger trample. Right, yeah. It's weird because you don't have a ton of room to play that many 2-drops, but Cutter does work well with Challenger, so it's like you're sort of incentivized to play both. So it's kind of awkward, if you know what I mean. Like, that lineup is kind of weird. It's like finding the right balance is tough. All right, give me a kill spell. Come on. Yeah, Cori-Steel Cutter bad because Streamer drew 7 lands in his 20 land deck. Yes, I know. I know. 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess I just have to main phase this, right? Play run Rage. Yes, Cori-Steel Cutter is bad when you draw 7 lands. It turns out your whole deck is bad when you draw 7 lands. Okay, draw a card secured. No pumps, please. Okay, hold. 1. Hold, please. Okay, that's good. Is he making a comeback? He definitely might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So play land first. Or hold on. You gotta go Cutter first, right? Yeah, Cutter first, then stock up. Just take 2 ops. And then I guess we just pass double block opt on their turn. Hold. Oh no, is he gonna do it? Is he actually gonna do it? I think he might. Okay, so we go Swiftspear. I'm gonna try and kill them this turn. Go here. That should be good enough, right? Cutter. 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 He actually did it. He actually did it. One life is not zero. Yeah, was that a good turn? Cori-Steel Cutter, folks. Buy your copies now. CoolStuffInc.com. Hashtag ad. Let's make some changes. What are we thinking here? I mean, the Ruckus can go. Maybe the third town can go. I want the fourth stock up back in. We could try, like, maybe we do something like 3 Cutter, 2 Emberheart Challenger, and just do a split like that. Yeah, we could try 4 stock up 2 town. I kind of don't hate that. I do like this swap though. That's good. We could put Nemesis back in the board. We have been playing against a lot of red. Maybe we just don't play Frenzy. Let's just try Nemesis over Frenzy. There's been a ton of red. And I want to be a little bit more prepared for the red matchup. Remember when we were playing the 12 Shieldred deck or whatever? We just had 4 Razorkin, 4 Shieldred, and 4 of the Artifact guy. That deck was fun. It was not very good, but it was fun. Dead Red, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. I want to keep this hand so bad. I want to keep this hand so bad. How many lands are we playing, by the way? Was it 21? Somebody check. I think it's 21, right? 22? I mean, 22 should be correct. No! All right, be cool about this. Molly, be cool. We can talk about this. We can talk about this, Molly. God damn it. Molly did not want to have a conversation. Well, that's not good. We appear to be kind of dead. I guess I should have kept the second cutter, huh? Molly does not want us to cook with the new cards. It's kind of rude, honestly. A Tarkir red with Steel Cutter and Pioneer? I like the way you think. I was with you until you said the word Pioneer, and then I was kind of off it. Oh, they're going fast over there. Two speed. Holy demons. I mean, bro, you're at 9. You better watch out over there. Okay, you're at 5. So they go Archfiend up to 7. Oh, wow. So they're staying at 5? We can win this game. I mean, they're dead to Boltwave. They're not dead to that, though, which is unfortunate. Go to 2, go to 4. God, we were so close. Yeah, it's probably hopeless now, but I mean, look, the fact that this game was even close when we mulled the 5 and got duressed, like, it's kind of impressive, right? Yeah, I think it has to be opt, because, I mean, I don't think I have a way out, but kind of the only way I see myself maybe getting out of this is finding town. So it probably has to be opt. Yeah, or like opt rage or something. The Nemesis. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey. Well, I don't think I'm dead, am I? Block here, bounce here, chump here. So we take 6, go to 5. Oh, no, we are dead. Nemesis puts us to 4. Annex puts us to 2, and then Shieldred kills us. Yeah, we are dead. Rip. What? They have Turn Inside Out in their mid-range deck? What the fuck? What's that doing there? Just the world's most random Turn Inside Out, I guess. I don't know why that's there. What? Huh? What are you doing over there, Molly? I think you burnt the recipe. Okay, what do we do against Rakdos demons with Turn Inside Out? Yeah, I guess they could be doing like Sellsword demon stuff, but I mean, Shore Up seems good. Ding, ding. Spell Pierce could be okay. I don't really think I want anything else. Maybe Pierce. Certainly keeping in towns against the demons. I don't think I want the Pierces. Let's just do this. For the most part, we should be winning the games they have Annex, I think. This hand's nice. Until Molly duresses me. Message in a bottle. Your turn. Not so fast. You've triggered my trap card. Got him. Wasn't it more damage to open up with Monastery? Yes, but because I had Island Mountain in my hand, if I lead on Monastery, I can't go turn 2 talent with Shore Up. So given my hand at the time, I didn't have the Spirebluff. If I had Spirebluff, then I could have led with the talent first, but I drew Spirebluff for that turn. Dorch. Okay, I do need a land. I don't necessarily need to take a land off this. Certainly this for sure. And then maybe... It feels really bad to take a land here. I'm just going to take talent. Draw a land at some point. Yeah. Okay, land secured. There, 14. Gotta just play this one a little bit slow. Hold up town in case they have Shelly. Because we can almost certainly kill them next turn. Rakshasa. Okay, I'll allow it. You may not proceed to the end phase. I have a response. Not so fast. Okay, that's kind of fucked up. Not so fast. Turned out in a showish. So now we just pick up town. Yeah, definitely pick up town. 10. They go back up to 12. 10. And then we just have lethal next turn. Assuming they tap out for Annex. Philly, what's up? How you doing today? Why why Joel spins in one direction and Dole spins opposite? Apparently I need to retake the emote, I guess. Stop giving me the one landers, man. Come on. God damn it, man. I mean, they're playing a duress deck. I want to keep this, but I just can't. All right. I mean, this is the exact same hand that I kept last time when I got duressed. Surely they simply will not duress me this game, right? Come on, man. I thought we were friends, Molly. Do. Rot, curse, rock. Can you stop? Can I have cards, please? Jesus Christ. Just let me have a single card. Oh, not taking the cutter? I don't know about that one, Chief. That's bold. I don't know about that one. Let's go Slickshot Opt, right? For the salt into the moon. Yeah, kill my Slickshot. I know. Hiding from the blinding lights. I'll take action. Stock up. You have another cut down? Can you stop? I mean, I have to keep any spell, right? With a cutter. 2 mana 5/5 can't block. I'll allow it. I mean, not the world's best cutter turn, but, you know, still fine. Do. Ho. We're attacking? Okay. I accept the Love Axe. Yeah, more Rakshasas. Monstrous Rage. Alright, fine. Fine. Yeah, if you guys want to see the deck list, exclamation point deck. Should I Monstrous Rage the Rakshasa? It seems like a bad idea, right? There's no way that's correct. I'm just gonna pass. Look, if I'm asking myself, should I Monstrous Rage my opponent's creature? Maybe this cutter is not as good as I thought it was. If I have to ask myself that question, maybe it's not as bad as, maybe it's not as good as we thought it was. It is technically more damage to just move it here, right? And I'm not doing anything else with the mana anyways. Yeah, this is just one more damage. I hope they cast Cut Down. You fool! You fell into my trap card. It's not lethal, but it's pretty damn close. You fool! Incredible mind games. I need you guys to figure out a way to get some number of Emberheart challengers into this deck. Because we can't play this deck without Challenger, man. We simply can't. We have to play Challenger. Could do like one Ruckus, one Cutter, maybe. But I mean, the Ruckus is also good with Challenger too, right? So what, you want to try one Ruckus, one Cutter for 2 Challenger? How's that look? All right, I'm gonna try cutting the towns. Because I refuse to believe that playing less than 4 Cutter is right, the more I think about it. I don't know, man. Cutter is just so good. I want to play 4. Sounds good. Those cards are all very good with Monstrous Rage. That is true. Do 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 do. You guys blue? Any blue in chat? Any blue mages? Do 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 do. 1-3, huh? 1/3. No, you're supposed to. God damn it. Why do you always show up at the wrong time, man? I don't know. Do I want to keep it? All right, we're keeping it. I don't know if I should keep it, but I'm keeping it. And then I guess we can go talent this turn and then pop the fuck off next turn. And by pop the fuck off, I mean spend 3 mana to make a 2/2. It'll be nice next turn. Yeah, it'll be an additional 2/2 creature to attack with. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe this card's not as good as I thought it was. Okay. Mr. Arabella is kind of fucking scary. Did they just gain 7 life? Fucking hell, man. That's not good. I don't really know what my out is, though. I think I don't have one, right? It's not even close to good enough, but... I will simply just deploy the cutter now. Okay. Maybe I should have cast cutter first. Perhaps it would have been a little bit better to cast cutter first. So 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, if they don't block, they're dead. I assume they just double chump block, though, right? Yeah, but I thought I was going to cast stock up. I didn't know what I was hitting off of the opt, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. Well, what if they just died anyways? Bro, what the fuck was that game? What is happening right now? I don't even know. Jesus Christ. Yeah, all right. Well, you know, that's how that goes. Well, they're finding out now that it is in fact not banned. Probably a fine hand, right? See, this is a good cutter hand, I think. But I think the big part of why this is a good cutter hand is because there's more interaction, right? It's like the more removal spells you play, the better cutter gets. So it makes me wonder, should we just be playing like a cutter deck that has 4 burst and 4 torch and just no Boltwave? Like a slightly more interactive / bigger prowess deck that's like 4 stock up, 8 kill spells, 4 cutter, you know what I mean? Maybe even more towns, something like that. Yeah, sure, you could play Shock, I guess. But I do feel like that card is better the more just hard removal you play. I mean, you're going to think I'm insane, but I think you maybe should just now play Monstrous Rage. That might be the most psychotic take of all time, but... Look, it hasn't been the first time that somebody told me I'm insane. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, Cutter more in a mid-range deck than an aggressive deck is kind of what I'm getting at. Like, utilizing it as a mid-range threat as opposed to an aggressive threat. Rage won you the last game. That is true. Rage literally just won me the last game by itself, so... Wait, we found a downside to the Cutter? No! You fucker, I needed that. Come on, man. Come on. All right, well, Cutter sucks. Apparently. Dies to Gleeful Demolition. Rip Bozo. This game's probably a loss. Probably a loss in the stat sheet. Yeah, I'm good. I've seen enough. You practice Santeria. Because that deck kind of wants to play a bunch of proactive 1-mana cards anyways. You do, like, Torch the Tower, Corrupted Conviction, Hopeless Nightmare, Annihilating Glare, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that could be a good idea. Sounds good to me. But that's kind of more what I was thinking. And then you're utilizing the Cori-Steel Cutter tokens as sacrifice fodder. So, could be something to think about. Yeah, Disturbing Mirth. Inspectoro. Well... this is, I guess, probably not a stock up turn then, right? I'm just gonna shotgun all their stuff. Holy shit, that's loud. Is that loud for anybody else? That was like way too loud. Okay. I'm gonna mute that real quick. I thought I turned it down, but apparently not. Sorry for the jump scare, my bad. CreativeRX, thank you for the raid. I thought I turned it down, but maybe it just didn't save my settings. Okay, well, I can't even log into Streamlabs right now. Here we go. What was that music? Don't worry about it. It was too loud. I'm just going to mute him for now. Yeah, see, look, the sound volume is at 17%. How is it that loud? I'm just going to go to, like, I guess 5%. I don't know. Like, how low do I go? Yeah, we'll try like that. What'd you do? You played a Warden? 9 life, huh? Awkward. Very, very awkward. This Warden is going to become a problem. Just take Rage Burst. And then they're not going to block this turn. I just Rage now. And then probably kill them with Burst next turn. They're at 3. This line's bad if they draw Sheltered, I guess. Yo, you want to take a damage off that Wastes? Would you like to take 1 damage, please? No, you wouldn't. But they are still dead, so. How's Dragonstorm been? It's been fun so far. We've played a lot of Elspeth. We played a little bit of Craterhoof Behemoth. We're trying some Cori-Steel Cutter. There's some good stuff here. We've also been winning a shit ton of matches. My record today is absurd. I'll play first. Okay. Lost in the moment. More Convoke gamers? No, Pixie. Is this the first time we played against Pixie in 6 hours? Might be the second. We have not played against a lot of Pixie, though. I would guess this is not a great matchup. Okay. Well, if they don't hold up a kill spell, it's a good matchup. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. You guys want to get those Gamba votes in? Free points right now if you vote yes. I promise you free points. Although, imagine the odds on no right now. Just imagine the odds on no. All right, what do we do against Pixie? I assume Lynx is good and Shore Up is good. Is anything else good? Torch, maybe. Boltwave can go... I almost want to just cut all the rages against them and just be a little bit bigger. But, like, would I rather have Torch than Rage? Like, what do you just think? What do you think about this? Is that crazy? Kind of less of the all-in kill you type stuff and try to maybe play a little bit of a longer game against them. Like, kill their thing, play stock up, play Lynx. I don't know if that's a good idea, but could be worth trying. You could maybe talk me into a split of like a split of Torch and Rage. Yeah, I guess Shore Up isn't as good against Nowhere to Run. It's a good point. This was better when I had Dive Down. Maybe they should just be Dive Downs, because I don't really want to bring in Shore Up against them. Yeah, Pierce could be good. Could try Pierce. See how that goes. What's the worst that could happen? I can't keep this. Better. Better. He's better. Much better. Scavenger's kind of scary, though. It was pretty good. We did get to hoof a couple of people. I'm still not 100% sure what the correct number of hoofs and Elspeths you're supposed to play in the cage deck is. I had 3 of each, but I think it might just be better to go 4 Elspeth, 2 hoof. So, keep that in mind. I am going to need a spell at some point. Eventually am going to need a spell. Smuggler Hoof. Oh, Smuggler Surprise? Yeah. It's probably a good shell for Hoof, too. Okay, spell located. Spell located. Could have attacked first, but they're not going to block anyways. Or 12. Hold. Any stock ups on top? Could really use a stock up right about now. Stock up, stock up, stock up. Has anybody thought about trying like Golgari self-mill with Craterhoof and Squirming Emergence? Because you could also do not just that, but you could also play the new 2/4, the 3-mana 2/4. The one that what is it? Mobilize X, where X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. Oh, you copyrighted the deck. Okay, well, I guess I can't play it now. Sorry about that. How many gifted subs would I have to give you in order to play the deck? Like, what's the going rate on that? Could have just got back the burst lighting. Maybe that was better. I have 5 slick shots if you need one. I'll just mail it to you. I think one of them is foil, though. Okay, thankfully, thankfully the sound is much lower. Is it still too loud, though? We'll take it. We'll be fine. Jim Davis, MTG. I'm glad you're feeling better enough to stream. Thank you for the raid, Jim. Appreciate that. Hope you had a good one. Hope you're feeling a lot better. Volume is good. Okay. Yeah, we were having some technical issues with the raid sounds being too loud, so wanted to make sure I'm not blowing out your eardrums. But thanks again for the raid, Jim. Hope you had a good stream. Again, hope you're feeling better. Ooh, new card alert. New card alert. Maybe thank you for the raid. That's not how shows are run. That's how your show is run. I gotcha. I've been pretty impressed with the cutter so far. It's been good. I mean, there is definitely this weird tension with the specifically Monstrous Rage, where like the theory is that cutter is good like when your board gets swept or on an empty board. But it gets kind of awkward with Rage. Because then you're like, you know, if you have an empty board, you can't go cutter Rage or something. I mean, look, it feels bad, but I think I'm discarding the Lynx. Yeah. Let me just go plot here. Turn 3, cutter Slickshot. I don't like that. Can we discard land? Yeah, fuck it. I don't think it's that bad. I just want to get my value. Maybe offering the trade here is bad. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't offer the trade there. Because I could just torch the Pixie next turn. But even if they take the trade, I can just go torch Talent, get a new token. No, Nemesis is a sideboard card. But I do think Nemesis is good against Pixie. The reason I like Nemesis a lot against them is it's one of the few permanents they can't bounce. Like, it's so hard for them to win if they have to bounce this over and over again. I'm okay with that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm totally okay with that. That doesn't even do that much. Oh, Nemesis. Sorry. Nemesis is in the board, yeah. Oh, wait. I can't double spell, can I? Should I torch my own honor token? That sounds bad. Yeah, that does sound bad, doesn't it? I'm not doing that. It's not happening, okay? It's not happening. Was I not supposed to play the talent then? Yeah, I could. Is that worth it? It honestly might be. Yeah, it honestly might be. Just torch the 2/2 otter. I mean, there's a good chance they have nowhere to run, but... No, I could just do it this way. Yeah. I know. I know. Take 5, go to 8. We're still fine, though. Unless they have second pest control. Actually, are we fine? They just have the anchorage. Okay, maybe I'm not fine. Wait, what if we send everything and then pierce their spell end of turn? Yeah, I'm in. Like, sure, they're going to do anchorage block the 2/2, but they're going to cast a spell on the turn, right? Okay, we're not. I thought they were going to. If only your draw was better, opponent. That's old. Wait, that wouldn't even work the way they wanted to. I should have just let it resolve, right? Oh, they could have killed an otter token. I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing over there. Well, but you won. Yeah, they could have killed an otter token there. They have another sheltered? Would make sense if they did. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Any burn spells? I mean, at this point, a land wouldn't be terrible either, right? For the talent. Tater Tot, thank you for the Prime sub. 42-month resub. Welcome back, Tater. Look at the Swifty, huh? That is just GG, right? Sack this. I'm not sacking the cutter. I'm not doing it. Sure, I'll keep that. Well, now I win. If I didn't draw the torch, I would have died for sure, but... Well, not died for sure, but I wouldn't have killed them that turn. Man. I mean... Oh, I forgot to cut the spell pierces. Somebody remind me after this game to cut the pierces, okay? Just no counter spells with cutter. I need a hero. I will say this is definitely not the matchup for cutter, but did I see Corey B's Sultai deck? I haven't, but if it has the Mystic Snake, I'm interested. I wanted to play that card so bad, but I just don't know how to, like, I don't know what kind of shell I want to play it in, but that card did look good. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Die? These mice are kind of a problem, huh? Stupid mice. All right, I mean, I'm just sending it. You do your worst. Do your worst, Fritz. Nah, they're just never going to draw Monstrous Rage. You just have to believe that they don't draw the Rage. Hold. Okay, okay. Man. Can I afford to cutter here? What if I go cutter, Boltwave, leave back both of the cutter tokens? Attack with the Swiftspear, and then just hope that we can try to somehow chain opt and kill them next turn. I could also just opt and try to find a kill spell. But then if I miss, the second cutter is worse. I think I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And just pray to God they can't kill me next turn. That I'm okay with. So now we do this. Hold. We are dead to a kill spell. Are we dead to that? I don't think so. No! Alright, fine. Fine. There is a lot more mice in Diamond than there was in Platinum. Okay, so those in, these out. Cut 2 Rage. No, let's do 1 Rage, 1 Cutter. We have phones? What is this phone you speak of? I don't know what this is. What does that word mean? You have picks? I don't believe you. I simply don't believe you. I do want you as a fan. Made me sick. What you got, Fritz? What is Fritz cooking with over there? Montaña. All right, bro. Suspend. Your turn. He's fritzing. They're fritzing the funk. I'm gonna change batteries real quick. Uno momento. Timeout. Fritz, don't do anything yet. I mean, I'm not gonna not do this. The cutter. Oh, we got a reader. We have a reader. I mean, the games where your opponent doesn't do anything, the cutter looks really good. It's dead. It is dead. Your turn, Fritz. They have the Nemesis. I see what they're doing. They have Monstrous Rage. Well, how about we simply do this? And then we do this. I have like Pyroclasm maybe, but no. I don't think so, Fritz. I do not think so. All right, you're 12. Your turn. They actually have a sweeper? God damn it. I was trolling when I said Pyroclasm. Why aren't they playing Brotherhood's End in the Mice deck? The fuck? What's going on over there, Fritz? Oh, did I miss a point of damage because I didn't wait? Yeah, I guess I should have waited, huh? Any equippers? Any equippers? Lightning Strike. Okay. I mean, now we just bury them with the talent, right? Talent back Burst Lightning. So it looks like their last card is also Burst Lightning, because they have a priority stop. I guess it could also be Strike, but I'm assuming Burst Lightning. I do kind of need you to play a creature at some point, though, Fritz. Eventually, I need you to play a creature, please. Please and thank you. Maybe a level 3 talent type of game? I'm saving the Burst Lightning. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a good one. Do. It is kind of sickening that you can trigger Cutter on their turn, too. Upstairs. They're off it. They are off it. All right, game 3 against the Fritz. Pretty good hand. Pretty good hand. I'm coming for you, Fritz. Coming for you. All right, well, if you don't want to do anything, then I'm not going to do anything. We're just playing the staring contest. Stare. Stare, stare, stare. Yeah, the Celestia tokens deck is crazy good. Sure. Can't take this. That's good. Good for next turn, but I think I could win this race. It's going to be tight, right? They probably just don't attack next turn. Should we maybe be playing, what's that card? The one that turns something into an O2 toy. Could maybe be playing that card. It's good against Nemesis. Nemesis is another reason to play the towns, too. Because this card's kind of hard to beat without down. Yeah, unable to scream. This is not good. Not good. We appear to be very dead. All right, your turn, Fritz. Your turn. Damn it. Do. I think the Fritz got us. Trample, double strike. Hear me out. Look, it's not pretty, but only one way to live is all in Challenger. That's not correct. It's a tough way to do it, but I'm at 3. Yeah. Okay, do this. This does not help me at all. All right, fine. You got me, Fritz. You got me. That's okay. You got me. Good beats. Feels like there's gotta be a way that we can make this deck better. I mean, I do think you are significantly disadvantaged against red, and there's not really a good way to fix that. But I don't know. Do we like the cutter so far? I feel like it's kind of hit or miss. Like it certainly has moments of being good, but I mean, just, you know, in the post board games when you have Torch and Pierce, which Pierce gets to go anyways. I don't know, it's weird. It's tough to evaluate. It's a very, like, extremely high variance card, you know? Because to me, what it seems like, the way that these games are playing out, Cutter is much more of a value-oriented card than an aggressive card, right? Because the turn that you get the token off Cutter, it can only be a 2/2, even if you do it on turn 3. Or I guess you can go, like, Cutter on 2 and then 3 1s on turn 3, but... Like, I almost wonder if it's just better to try it as more of a value-oriented card than an aggressive card.